What's up, everybody? Your boy Mustache Menace at it again with yet another mastery guide, and today we're going to be going over Field Specialist Mastery. That's right, guys, I'm going to be showcasing you how to complete this mastery. Now, in this guide, we're going to be going over the different calling cards and the requirements to complete these calling cards, my personal loadout, and how to make this task go easier for you, and what maps and game modes to utilize to complete these tasks a lot easier than just playing out TDM, kill confirm, yada yada yada. So first off, guys, we're going to be going over the first calling card that you have to get for this Field Specialist Mastery, which is Master Chef, and it consists of killing 50 enemies with a cooked grenade. We're going to be going over the loadout that I use that can also be used for two other calling cards in this mastery, which is Bang for Your Buck and Finish Them. We'll be going over those momentarily, but for now, here's the loadout we'll be using for this task. Now, for the primary, guys, it doesn't really matter. You can use your preference, whatever it is you're working on, whatever weapon you're trying to level up. Secondary, the same thing, your choice as well. Now, for the perk, you want to be utilizing Danger Close because it's going to let you equip double lethals, double tacticals, as you can see here. So you want to pick either a stun grenade, or if your preference is a flash grenade, that's fine. Of course, for the lethal, you want to be using frag grenades because that is part of the challenge. Now here I had gas because I was working on another challenge, but you could use field mics because there is another challenge that we have to do on this calling card to be able to get this mastery done. Now for the perks, you want to be running Tactical Mask. You don't want to accidentally flash or stun yourself. That would really suck when you're trying to get that done. Now you want to be using Quartermaster for your secondary perk. That way you can get your equipment back a lot faster. And of course, Ghost. So when you're hiding around corners, these pesky little UAV users do not catch you as well. You're going to be using UAV so that you can spot where they're coming from as well. And not to mention that it's also utilized for another calling card. Now, you could play any game mode you like TDM, Domination. As long as you're utilizing the class setup I proposed, you should be knocking multiple enemies with cooked grenades as long as you're spamming for kills. Y'all just have to look and position yourself in prosperous situations like the scene in play, and y'all be done with this in no time. Look at this triple kill. Bam. But by far, Nuketown is the easiest map to spam grenade kills. You can either go and wait at their spawn like I showed you guys earlier, or you can just spam grenade at opportunistic moments, just like the one I'm about to show you right here. I mean, this guy is over here at B. They're trying to capture it. My guy's trying to capture it. He just got killed, so I see that he's up there clearing it. Boom, grenade. Boom, grenade. This guy comes in, I kill him. Sauce. Kill and a grenade. That's all it takes, guys. Now, moving right along to the next calling card is Gunner. Get 100 kills using vehicle-mounted or stationary turrets. This one's a little bit tough just because the only game mode we can utilize to capitalize on this at the moment is Combined Arms. And they're loaded with snipers that know to look for gunners. Now, you'll have to power through them to have any chance of completing this task, but I found that the easiest way to complete this challenge is in Crossroads, utilizing the turrets on the tanks. Now, I have 3 good reasons why utilizing these tanks are the way to go. Number 1, the tanks take a lot of damage. Number 2, usually the people making the damage are on foot and running around. Very easy pickings. Just make sure to ping areas where people are hiding so your tank driver can get some too. And of course, other tanks to avoid getting blown up. Number 3, you are a mobile target, not just a stationary target at all, just exposed there by your loathsome self. Now, essentially, you could do this as well in Armada, utilizing the armed ships, but it's just a lot harder because you're aiming upwards most of the time, and the boat just moves really fast, man. The tank is nice and slow. You can take your time with your shots, make sure that you're aiming right at them, and as you can see, it's very, very easy pickings.
Follow my plan and very soon you will say it's easy and good.
Alright, moving right along now, we got the Peekaboo Challenge, which is kill 100 enemies that have been detected by your field mic or spy plane. This is where the spy plane and the field mic come into play that I mentioned earlier. It's not that tough of a challenge. As long as you've been running spy plane even without the field mic, this should be completed over time. But if you really want to speed things up with the field mic, here's how I would use it. The field mic equipment takes some time to build up. So what you want to do is you want to work your way around the map, getting kills, but mainly looking for high traffic areas, aka camping spots. Once you have your field mic, you want to place it where they're running through to get to their campsite and go to town on them. Pretty simple stuff, guys. Not really necessary, but if you want to do it, there you have it. Next up, guys, we got bang for the buck. Get 10 double kills or better using lethals. Now, assuming you're using the same loadout that we discussed at the beginning, you should be all set. The only difference now is you can utilize either frags, Molotovs, C4s, or my favorites, Semtex. We're gonna use the same tactics that we did on Nuketown, of course, spamming them lethals at opportunistic moments like we did before with the cook grenades. Moving right along now, we got the calling card Finish Them, which requires you to kill 100 enemies affected by either your flash, stun grenade, or gas mine. Now, for the gas mine kills, I will do the similar thing that I did earlier with the field mic tactic. Place it in a high traffic area and just seize the opportunity. But like I mentioned before, they have a 2-minute cooldown and no one really likes to wait around for them. So just continue to spam your tacticals and you'll be done in no time. And if you like what you see, guys, please don't forget to smash that thumbs up and subscribe down below. It will mean a lot to me, and at the same time, it will really help this channel grow. And last but not least, we got Fog of War. Capture 50 objectives under the cover of smoke. This is very easy stuff, guys. And the game mode of choice is domination. All you have to do is make sure that you drop the smoke grenade right before capturing the objective. And before you know it, you'll be done with this task. Of course, you could also do this in hardpoint, but now you're shown the next point when you're playing hardpoint, and the enemy is usually all over it when you're trying to capture. So that just makes it a little bit more difficult for you to achieve this challenge. And yeah, so that's why my choice is domination. And that's gonna be it for me, guys. I hope y'all found this guide very, very helpful as well as entertaining. Keep an eye out for my next master calling card guide for Return Fire Master. Until the next time, this is Mustache Menace signing off. Peace.
I'm gonna set your place on fire. Let's get higher.